Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Well, with the changes in Update 14, we've now seen the Galaxy put on a war footing, so I thought I'd take a little bit of time to discuss what's going on with the Galaxy map. Well, there are some new icons, which mean a few different things. You can see the X's dotted around. These are systems that are Thargoid controlled, because they're green, right, but are also got an X next to them. That means they've been abandoned by civilization or human civilization. Clicking on the Thargoid War information icon on the left hand side, you can see it tells you that Maelstrom 1, Tyrannus' Maelstrom, is now affecting 29 systems in the Elite Dangerous Galaxy, and there's a little 29 next to it. Now you can only assume that there's going to be more of these Maelstroms coming, with the rest of the so-called Thargoids or entities hitting the bubble whenever they start to hit the bubble. So we're going to see a lot more of this. We can also see that as we zoom out, at the moment they're quite clustered around the main Maelstrom that's in the Hades sector, FB-N B7-6. Now we can see that there are 20 Thargoid controlled systems, 9 in a current invasion state as well. So, all dotted around. So, green means Thargoid controlled, orange means Thargoid invasion, and the Thargoid Maelstrom is depicted by the red. Cool. So, good stuff. What's this all mean for us? Well, it means that if you don't do something about it, these Thargoids are going to start spreading, and perhaps your favourite engineers and things like that will start to become inaccessible. Jumping into some of the systems straight off the bat will mean that you'll get interdicted, and it'll be a hostile interdiction as well. Other icons of note are those where there are rescue ships with the little blue and green cross, like in Kawas and Semis. You can see them on the map, and these are going to be a source of missions for rescuing survivors from bases and other stricken ships and places like that. So when you first go into this map, when you first boot up Update 14, first download it, it also means, yeah, great. You read through it all. You don't really take it all in because you're excited. You want to get into the game and see what the Thargoid's been doing. So if you want to know how to get to it, you click on the Thargoid icon on the left hand side and click on help, and it'll take you all the way through it, which is great. This Thargoid Maelstrom, well, yeah, look how many systems around it is actually affecting. It's quite an impact, and with more on the way, you know it's just going to get worse. It's all well and good, but you get yourself into a system map like 63 Eridani that was featured in the opening FMV sequence, and you can see those nice crosses where settlements have been abandoned there. But you've got one there with a red alien symbol over it. The port is under attack, Gallios Inheritance, and that was quite heavily featured. And you can see in the picture-in-picture, it's on fire. There are Thargoid scouts bouncing around. Not only have you got them to contend with, you've also got to contend with gravitational forces of the planet. You've also got to contend with the fact that you might be a terrible pilot and will crash into the ground because you get a little bit too close to that hard deck. The good thing about this is, though, is that you can actually request to dock at the settlement, and the settlement will repair you, which I thought was quite good and handy because there's a hell of a lot of Thargoid scouts there. Now, as for other in-game areas, we've got the good old stations, the outposts, right? And the combat zones that are going on around them. You've got the quintessential Thargoid green guft around it. However, it is being swarmed by scouts as well, so that is quite good. And just like the surface planet, you can get in there, give them a good pasting with your anti-Xeno weapons of choice. But this time you haven't got to worry about the ground, because it's in space, isn't it? I enjoyed this more than the ground one. I mean, the ground one was sort of visually spectacular. I don't know about anybody else. I was kind of hoping for some ground Thargoids. Was I expecting too much? You know, I mean, what's this given Odyssey players so far? is what I'm saying. I'm not being too salty, but like, you know, there's kind of nothing here that anybody else so far could have had. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, that was a quick look at the map, quick look at the ground combat zone, and also the outpost combat zone. I've been Ricardo, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and go kill some Thargoids. Catch you later.